Yo, what is good? My anniversary. What is good, you? So I thought it would be hilarious to get on and find some character that's like a cook or like a waiter or something. Someone with like an apron to kind of give you an idea of the character I'm going for. And of course, it is the main guy. But with this week's episode showcasing just the things he's always been through and the things that he's going to probably continue to go through, I am honestly interested in seeing how this character progresses through everything. I feel like there's only a matter of time before people in his circle kind of just are going to think he's nutty, you know? Like he's ridiculously off his rocker. And there's nothing wrong with that because with right now how things are going. Oh, and by the way, I'm on the PlayStation 5. I'll probably play some Demon Souls and all that stuff in a live stream here soon if you guys are interested. Link in the description for your boy's Twitch. Um, but everything that was going on with what he was understanding and seeing was kind of my understanding of him already. That he is this person who is way too kind to the people that are around him, and they don't deserve it. The thing that I didn't understand was the tree situation. I know they buried something under the tree. I don't know what it was though, like why it was something that was worth crying over. And that might be one of those things in the anime now that we just never really get to hear from because it was just kind of alluded to, and they kind of just gave us a little tiny understanding, or like a little bit of understanding that even when humans take down stuff that should be around longer, like for instance trees, and he buried something and they pretty much just dug it out and destroyed it. Um, all of these different things have pushed him to a point of hating and wanting to be alone and not deal with anybody. So to think that there's people out there he would actually save even in that world that he hates so much just kind of tells you the real person he is. He stood up to a bear and was going to allow himself to try to stop the bear for kids that already had abandoned and ran off. So these are the types of characteristics this guy has, and everybody else more or less kind of selfish. Besides the first warrior, who can't do jack. She can't even do nothing after being trained, which is kind of unfortunate. Um, but I honestly thought we lost one of the best NPC-esque characters, one of the people of the land. Man, I thought, oof. If she died, I was like, it's a wrap. There's no way you guys are living. There's no way you guys are getting better. She was like your best chance. And mind you, she's only worth rank 70 on in this world of people that went into a battle out of 3,000. She's 70. So take that as you will, because as of right now, it's pretty obvious that she's much stronger than everybody, naturally. But when it comes down to thinking outside the box, doing things, unconventional things, for instance, or not even doing unconventional things, being able to do things that have no repercussions. For instance, getting your arm cut off and then catching it while it's floating from midair and using it as a weapon still, knowing that it's going to grow back at any given time. Like that's not something anyone else that lives in this world can do, let alone if they get stabbed in the rib cage and they end up bleeding out, they're done. That's a wrap. You you're out of here, coach. So it's kind of ridiculous how luckily these heroes can, die as much as they want as long as another one of them are alive. So it's like, man, the only way to really have some kind of suspense in this show is to literally hurt the people that can't come back. And seeing that almost almost got me at the end here, but I stuck through it, and our girl made it alive. Our flesh lover made it, and I really do look forward to seeing what this guy can end up learning slash doing in this world, because not only did he climb this wall kind of through sight for the rest of the way up, or not, off of no sight through the rest of the way up, I honestly want to see him get something worth talking about when it comes to powers, but I think that's the meme side of this show. Like, he's just not supposed to get anything really worth talking about, power wise, besides being like a chef and I guess now maybe a plumber or something. I don't know, man. Like, they're doing my boy dirty, and it makes sense because he's on to what I'm kind of onto, and I think it's rigged too. I think the choices are being manipulated. Why would a mage need to then become a warrior, right? Um, and if that is how it works, why didn't our guy get the warrior thing? Because he would be grinding nonstop to be able to wield a sword as good as the girl who already pretty much trained him a little bit, trained all of them nonetheless. So it's like there's someone out there he would have been training under, and there's also the very, very likely chance that he would have wound up even better than his teammates than he is already. So I'm really interested in seeing where all this is gonna wind up. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you watch this. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later. So with that, peace.